Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? This is Yepa, shamanic practitioner. Welcome to my channel. Um, I'm coming forth today to provide a collective reading here for my earth signs. I'm going to be, I'm going to be doing videos in order of how the views go, okay? So my earth signs have definitely been showing up and showing out. So they are top priority on the channel. And then we'll see who is going to be the next element. So welcome. Please excuse my voice as my voice is getting reacclimated. I have been out for a few weeks. All is well. Um, but let's get back to the reading. So this is going to be for my earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn, as well as Taurus energy here. Sun, moon, or rising sign. I'm not quite sure what the title is going to be as of now. Um, I'll pick up the vibe as I move forth. All right. If you are interested in a more personal reading with me, the information is in the description box below. So let's go ahead and tap on in. This is going to be for the collective, for the earth sign, sun, moon, horizon. Take what resonates and leave what does not. All right. All right. So divine spirit, tap me into the collective for the earth signs. As soon as I start tapping into the earth signs energy, I got extremely warm. Extremely warm. Alright, so I feel like Spirit's been turning up the temperature in your life. For some of you. Through the circumstances, through the things that you guys may have been going through. For others, maybe your body has just been really hot lately. Many of you may be more thirsty as well. Many of you do need to check your astrological chart. You may have a lot of fire placements. Very interesting. Some of you could be in a twin flame connection with a fire sign person, sun, moon, or rising. So let's see. Let's tap into the collective divine spirit for the earth signs. One card only. What do you want to talk to the earth signs about? Collective insight. After the storm. After the storm. Bottom of the deck, we have the power of attraction. So I'm going to keep these videos short. So I'm going to be pulling more cards on the after the storm. Not more so the overall energy here. So we have the power of attraction. So understand that these messages that come forth today for the collective is either things that you are going through right now or you've recently gone through. Okay? For others, these are things that is getting ready to head your direction. Okay? But many of you that is watching this, you've been battling something. Either you were recently battling something and you have overcome that, or right now you are battling something and you will overcome it. Okay? So again, if you're going through something right now, you will overcome it. Let's talk about a storm, you know. Storms can be traumatic. You know, it can be exciting for some, you know, depending on what you like. But mostly when people think about storms, it's like, oh my God, you know, we think about the lightning. We think about the thunder, right? We think about those elements of nature and how they work all of a sudden, you know. Sometimes the storms are all of a sudden, but sometimes the storms is something that's predictable, which is why we have the weatherman, right? So I'm saying that to say, for many of you, some of the storms that you have gone through or is going through came out of nowhere. Feel like the shit just happened all of a sudden. And then for many of you, it was a storm that occurred or that is occurring in your life that has been brewing. It's been brewing for a while. You couldn't see it. You may have felt like, okay, what the fuck is going on in my life right now? What the fuck is going on in my situation right now? But not really getting the full picture, right? So, once that storm, all the lightning and all the thunder and all that, you always see a rainbow. You always see the beauty, okay? It's not meant to really see in the storm. So tap in with me. So for those that's in this storm right now, don't force yourself to try to see the beauty. And you may be saying to yourself, Miss V, Yepa, shouldn't you be telling us to, you don't have to force yourself to see in the midst of this place. Okay? The storm in our life, or storms that we have in our life, are very transformative. It's very much needed for our growth and for our evolution. But again, as we went through all the scenarios before, it's uncomfortable. The best thing that you can do when you're in a storm is, of course, do all that you can do that is within your power, within your will to make changes. But the most important is to have faith. Because many times we look at our storms as, oh my God, what are you doing in my life? Why are you doing this? Why is this happening? It has to. We can't sometimes see, what God really has in store for us or what's really in alignment. Sometimes He'll show us, through what we're doing now, readings and things of that nature, but there is times where Spirit will shut that ability to not see off as well. Because it's in that moment where, no, I won't give you answers. No, I won't give you clarity, because you are supposed to get closer to me in this moment. Me, whether that's God, an outside source, or whether that's God or God is within ourselves. Okay? The beauty of this message, though, because we're not going to harp on the pain. We're going to become aware of it. We're going to nurture the pain. We're going to understand it. We're going to dissect it. We're going to study it. We're going to learn from it. We're going to grow from it. But what Spirit really wants to focus on right now for the earth signs, okay, is the attraction that's coming. So I'm going to go back to what I said. You don't have to see the vision right now. It's not up for you to see the vision. But it doesn't mean don't you dare stop manifesting. Don't you dare stop thinking about your desires. I don't give a fuck what's going on in your life. You don't need to see what's next. And I know you said, well, how can I manifest about something that I want when it feels like what I have right now is a challenge? This is the time that Spirit makes believers out of us. It's in the midst of our storms. So earth signs, we're going to go ahead and dive on into this, okay? But just know, You are attracting something big, something stable, something secure, whatever you have lost. Whatever you have lost. You will receive times 13. And that's a fact. That's law. It's already in the cosmos. It's already in the cosmos. So let's tap in. Let's get a little insight here. Again, I'm only going to tap into after the storm here. Many of you that has been going through this, you know. You know exactly what I'm saying. You understand. Spirit has already been talking to you about what you've gone through and what you are going through at this time and why they had to walk you through the fire. The fire. I said I felt hot in the beginning. Come through. Come through. Spirit knows. Spirit knows. Spirit knows. Spirit won't leave you hanging. That's a fact. Spirit been talking to some of y'all telepathically. Y'all telepathic abilities is very strong. Very strong right now. Your intuition, very strong right now. Your inner knowing, very strong right now. Your ability to see things from a higher perspective, very strong right now. And if it's not, that's where you headed. Okay? Keep your thoughts positive as much as you can. Okay? As much as you can through your storm. Show yourself grace. Okay? In the process as well. But I see a whole lot of honey, a whole lot of honey coming. Okay? Spirit's about to sweeten some things up in your life. If the shit has been bitter, if the shit has been sour, okay? Shit is about to be sweet. There was a lot of exposing that may have taken place in your storm. Exposure about people, about your beliefs, about your values, about your morals, about yourself, about your family, about your dynamics, about your children, about your parents, whatever the case may be. What's after the storm here for the earth signs? Brand new beginnings. Oops. So I have to be careful with these cards too. Ass so fat, need a lap dance. Okay, so some of y'all, alright, this ain't gonna be for all, alright? Ass getting fat after this storm. Sometimes people stress eat, you know. Or maybe for some of you, you just been taking that stress, transmuting that shit, working out at the gym, in a motherfucking crib, in a mirror, you know what I'm saying? Doing your squats, you know, doing whatever it is that you need, you know what I'm saying, to get in position. Baby, but outside of the body, let's talk about it. You about to fucking glow up. You about to glow up. You already in your glow up season. For many of you that has come out of this storm, you're in your glow up season. For those that is on their way, you're getting ready to glow the fuck up. You're getting ready to glow the fuck up. For my earth signs collective after the storm. Yeah, Spirit had to highlight some things. Put some things into focus. All of this is to help elevate you. It don't seem like that now. Like I said, give yourself grace. If you don't fucking see the vision, you don't see the vision right now. You know? You don't have to see the vision. You do got spying. Some of you, there could be others that know about a storm that you're going through. Whether this is family members knowing about a storm that you've been through, friends knowing about a storm. However this may be, there are some people that knows about a storm that's really kind of like watching. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean as if it's like more so monitoring spirits. So, say for instance, you done told somebody, your family members, that you done broke up with whoop de whoop. Okay, just an example. But they lurking. They lurking. They lurking. We'll see what they lurking about. Maybe that's irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? But Spirit wants you to be aware of it. Hmm. Many of you, for this storm, you kind of was like on the outside looking in for some of you, especially if this was a situation where this storm happened within yourself. Like realizing some things about yourself. You know how somebody can constantly tell you something over and over and over and you don't believe it, but then it comes to a point where everybody say the same thing. You got to just stop and just be like, okay, maybe I need to see something. Maybe I'm missing something. It's kind of like that energy that it was giving me. That may only resonate for a few. It's like, you was on the outside looking in. So it's kind of like the universe had to switch some roles. It's like, yeah, you living your life, but it was as if you had a 4D glasses on. I don't know who that's resonating with, but that's resonating with someone. Seeing shit from a whole different perspective. Like, ain't shit changed. Like, for, whomever this person is or people that is going through or been through this situation. It's like, haven't much changed, but at the same time, shit done fucking changed. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay? After the storm for my earth signs. You got apology. So there could have been a lot of I'm sorry's. Could have been some heartfelt conversations that you've had to have with people. People had with you. This could be a situation where many of you had to get some things off of your chest. This makes me feel like releasing. Whether that was physical release or emotional release. So everybody that watched this, you either done been through a physical release, a 3D release, people, situations, places, things, circumstances, material gain, or emotional. For some of you, you may have had to work on that forgiveness with yourself and apologize to yourself and say that you're sorry to yourself. Somebody feel like you're not gonna follow through with what you say you're gonna do. That's for somebody. You guys are at a breakthrough. A major breakthrough in areas of your life. And things are going to be picking up very fast for you guys. Because normally in a storm, things are still, you know. Things are mostly still. Like when there's a storm outside, yes, people are still outside. But when people know it's really a storm, a lot of people just kind of just stay in, right? So it's kind of like, that's the vibe that I'm getting here. And the beautiful thing about this is that when it comes to also this spine card here, your loved ones is like watching you guys, watching over you. And some of you may say, well, shit, they watching. Why the fuck they not helping? They helping. So be careful how you talk. Be careful how you talk. Be careful how you think. Just because you can't see it with your two eyes, we're not talking about these two eyes that's connected to your face. We're talking about that third eye, that higher perception, that telepathic connection with your higher self, that God and that goddess that lies within you. So getting back, you definitely got loved ones on the other side that's kind of looking down. And even though, they like, damn, I know, baby girl, I know, baby boy. I know shit is fucked up right now. But we got you. You just got to trust us. I know it's difficult right now, but we need you to try to keep your thoughts attracted towards what it is you want. Because shit is about to take off. And you about to level the fuck up. It only gets better from this point forward. No more being on the outside looking in. No more of that shit. It's like awareness on the grander scale. So much fucking clarity has come in for my earth signs during this time frame. Powerful clarity. Okay. What's this after the storm? Oh, really, Spirit? Savage. Okay. For some of you, Spirit had to get a little cutthroat in this bitch. Okay. Spirit had to get a little cutthroat in your life. Alright. And for some of you, you had to pop the fuck off. You had to express yourself. You had to get some shit up off your chest. And it may have come across a little harsh. Maybe it was. Shit, I don't know. But you express your truth. You express your truth. I don't make this shit up. I don't make this shit up. Some of you guys are very straightforward anyway. You know? You know, this goes back to the energy where I was seeing, where it's like someone doesn't expect that you're going to do what you say you're going to fucking do. It's definitely been some monitoring spirits, earth signs. There's definitely been some fucking gossip. Heavy on the motherfucking gossip. Heavy on the motherfuckers popping their lips. Don't know shit. Don't know what the fuck they talking about, but they popping their lips. Monitoring spirits. But that's okay. You can't do nothing about what a person say about you. You know, you ain't got no control over that person. Many times when a person is saying, you know, negative things or, you know, gossiping like that, that has a lot to do with their insecurities and who they are as a person. But I'm going to show you what every motherfucker that is talking, popping their shit in a negative way about you, gossiping about you, okay, monitoring spirits, you know, feeling as if, okay, thinking as if you're not going to do what the fuck you say you're going to do, like you're not going to make things happen, like you're not going to stop fucking with this person, you're not going to, like they're expecting on your downfall. Universe is about to show all your enemies, all your haters, whomever that they may be, never doubt a chosen one. We all chosen. That's why we still here today. So we are all considered a chosen one. There's many different, for me, terminologies to chosen one. So we're all chosen. That's why we're still here. Now they're going to be on the outside looking in. Feeling some type of way. Some of them may even try to come back and apologize to you. I ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying, use your discernment. That's all I'm gonna say. Use your discernment. Use your discernment. Okay? Because some of these people are gonna try to, you know, pop back up in the energy, you know? Like especially if you don't recently cut somebody off. They're gonna realize like, damn, this person is going up. Like, man, I really fucked up. And I apologize, man. I'm sorry. Now that may be the case for certain people. But like I said, use your discernment. Alright, and last but not least for after the storm for the earth signs. Effortless beauty. You guys are really fucking glowing up. All my divine masculines. All my fucking divine feminines. You watching this video, you glowing up. You so fucking handsome. You so fucking fine. You so fucking sexy. You so fucking attractive. And it's effortless. Like you don't have to do shit. Some people are so pressed. Let's talk about it. I didn't want it to turn into this type of reading, but it is what it is. You know, some people are just so pressed how you've gone through what you've gone through, but you don't look like what the fuck you've been through. You don't look like what you've been through. What did I say? Chosen one. That's it. That's all. There's a breakthrough that's coming in so sweet, so swift, so quickly for you guys. And you're not going to really have to do a lot of work. You want to know why? Because you did the work by fighting the storm, by rumbling with the bee. Ah, the bee. I talked about the bee. By rumbling with the bee. The breakthroughs that's going to come into your life, the roads are being opened. And you are about to shine for all to see. For all to see. Okay? For all to see. Getting ready to burst some beautiful things into your life. Okay? Let's look at that bottom of the deck. Separation. It's not even about, some of you guys, it could have been a romantic relationship. But I'm seeing more so the scissors. I'm focused on the scissors. This is cutoff season. Cutoff season. By any means necessary, applying that to whatever you feel necessary. It's cutoff season. Cutting off that belief, that person, that job, that so-called friend, okay? That monitoring spirit, right? That over-opinionated person, whatever the fuck it may be. Chop, chop. Cutting the cords, cutting ties. That's why it's a new beginning. You finalize some shit. So congratulations. Because this stage it ain't easy. It's difficult. But things are about to get better. Things are about to get better. And I do want to say, for those that's been wishing on your downfall in the midst of your storm, everything that they wished upon you shall fall upon them. Justice is served. And for you guys, where that breakthrough is coming in, that effortless breakthrough, that glow up, show karma. You put in the work. You put in the work. Okay. All right, so I'm about to get ready to close on out. This is for my earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. I hope you enjoy. Please make sure that you like. Please make sure that you subscribe. If you're interested in a more personal reading with me, you can definitely book me online at spiritualvibrations.org. Also, please make sure that you check out my spiritual shop as well. Sending love your way, and until next time, Asheo.